So tell me, what did you think of today's conference?
Great conference, excellent networking, and there's a lot to take away.
What were the key messages for you from the various speakers that you heard?
Well, again, the main driver to this industry, regulatory subject, is the climate change. Climate change is the most important influencer into how these regulations are driven. The industry now is talking about working on restricting the global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees. And that will require many initiatives, mainly to do with the CO2 emission, to be capped. And that actually will require aggressive direction from stakeholders in the system, ship owners, etc., to reduce the emissions from ships.
Were there any particular ideas that came out of today's proceedings that you'll take back with you to Kuwait? Is there anything in particular that sort of you thought, well, this is a really good idea and I need to take it away?
Well, if we talk about cybersecurity, for example, yes, there's a lot of, let's say, exchange of information that it is very useful. When it comes into regulatory requirement and for the low sulfur fuel initiatives and directions, how to meet the requirement, whether to proceed and comply with the low sulfur fuel or to go into installation of scrubbers, that from our side we will just continue with our direction and our strategy in this regard, which is to comply with the low sulfur fuel. That's what we've also heard others what they are doing and what is their thought in this regard. That actually makes us to be more certain. As for the ballast water treatment, it's just again a repetitive matter now. Everybody is working on the compliance side. Now when it comes into the human resource, it's been some good thoughts and exchange where we've seen how people actually deal with the subject of competency of people and their safety, how they are, their approach and their way of doing things. Now when it comes into the future technology as far as digitalization and then the use of the applications in hand, that is something we were looking forward for and to see what we are about to do and what others are exchanging and thinking about. Nevertheless, when it comes into use of technology as far as drones and what's been presented by DNV-GL, that is also something of interest, that when we do for future inspection it will save time and money.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're most welcome.